All right, Shalom. I want to give infinite honors and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone, and on down, who I learned this truth from. And the topic of today's video will be work out your own salvation. And the first precepts I'm gonna start off with is Proverbs 12:22 and 23. And it says, lying lips are an abomination to the Lord Yahweh, but they that deal truly are his delight. A prudent man concealeth knowledge, but the heart of fools proclaimeth foolishness. And the ones that diligently, study instead of show themselves approval, they let me get the other verse. This was gonna happen to them. The ones that diligently, that's doing they due diligence in this truth. Proverbs 13:4. The soul of the sluggard desireth and hath nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat. You know. So the one that's diligent in this truth, on fire, posting videos, linking up with the Akim in this truth, you know, and doing sit downs, um and keeping the commandments and such thing as that, they gonna grow, you know. They're gonna become a great teacher. And but the person that's not, you know, um what's the word I'm looking for? The one that's not being diligent, it's like they gonna be in this thing for years and still be at the same level. You want to always increase. When you in this truth, you want to constantly build yourself up in the scriptures. But you got to be diligent to do that. And I'm gonna get um Philippians 2:12. Um, yeah, Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You know, so like don't just be a Israelite on camera. A Hebrew Israelite on camera and try to you know, fool brothers into thinking, you sincere, you know. Like I say, but not but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Even when you away from the body, from the camp, the Akim, you should still be, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and walking in this truth 24/7. And for it is Yahweh Shem Yahushua which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. Do all things without murmurings and disputings. You know, don't be with that nigga shit. And that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of Yahweh Shem Yahushua without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. Because the elder apostles and on down to the prophets, the elder prophets, um, you know, they shine bright, in the land of our captivity, they shine bright, you know, and we surrounded by wicked 2/3, 66.6% of our people, and we surrounded by Esau, so-called white man, you know, that's plotting against us and watching our every move, you know. And verse 16, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Hamashiach Yahushua, the anointed, that I have not run in vain, neither labor in vain. You know, so you don't want to you don't want to do all this for nothing. You know, you want to be of a sure. Well, let me get that verse. Um, uh, make thou calling and election. Here you go. Um, you know, work out your own salvation. This video not gonna be too long though. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fail. You know, and got another precept. Um, Here you go. 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to shew thyself approved unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. You know, and you have to this is what you got to do. Um, what's this? Yeah. Um, you know, work out your own salvation. You know, doing these things. Pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks, for this is the will of Yahweh and Hamashiach Yahushua concerning you. Quench not the spirit, despise not prophesying. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good, abstain from all appearance of evil. And go to Isaiah 30. Isaiah 30:20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, ye shall not yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. You know, and I met my teachers Great Millstone, GMS, you know, on the highways and byways, you know. But one of my Akim, you know, he the one brought me to them, brought me to my teachers, you know, and it's like it got another precept. Um, Acts 17:11. These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind and researched the scriptures daily, whether those things were so. You know, so like I say, noble. Let's get that word in the blue letter. Noble. That's a cool word too. Um, um, Outline of biblical usage. Well born of a noble family, noble minded, um, high in rank. This is Strong's definition. High in rank, generous, um, more noble, nobleman. Um, yeah. Well, you get the idea. High in rank, you know. And here if you want to hear it.
Strong's G 2104. Eugenace. Eugenace.
Eugenace. You know. And it shows, man, like the ones that's diligent in this truth, it shows. You know, they gonna be on fire. You know, they gonna be high in rank. You know, a great teacher. You know, that's all I had. But with that, I'm gonna give infinite honors to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, who I learned this truth from on down. And shalom to the Akim out there. And keep pushing. Well, I'm out of here. And with that, shalom.